Well, hello, and this is nothing to do with the usual video. In actual fact, let me just simply turn this off because this may make people think that I'm going to start playing stuff, and I'm not. I'm here to talk to you about the launch of the Genos 2 and to see what sort of thoughts you have. Before I go anywhere further deeper down this rabbit hole, my overall view is huge upgrade. I know I was watching the video and some of the things people write, and honestly, where is this world going? People posting this is terrible, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it makes me wonder sometimes what sort of the human race is coming to. But anyway, I thought that the overall sound, and this is where I'm coming from, sound, and everybody's going, it hasn't got a tilting screen, it hasn't got a tilting screen, it's the end of the world. Bloody grow up. It's got a 5-degree angle, and I've spoken to somebody who's actually sat at it and went to the launch demo of it. The 5-degree angle gives the keyboard more depth in terms of the angle of the display. The screen has a new coating, which, according to the demo, if you shine a torch on it, it will not reflect. It doesn't reflect. And they've even gone to the level of making this little lovely screen here an actual LCD panel so that they can reverse the colours. So when it's in daylight, it will be black text on white. At night time, it will be white text on black. They've done what you wanted. What is this obsession with this flipping lid? I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, I think the idea of this sort of panel here, from the photograph, well, certainly from the video that we've seen today, it looks nice. It looks very well done. There's LEDs on the drawbars, which for me is a massive boost. It's got drawbar memory, so say for example you have settings like that, and when you touch them, it'll only change when you actually go back to the original setting and then move it, as opposed to it just jumping like it does at the moment. Massive improvement. Okay, then we have the new assignable buttons. Will be very useful. And I said this from sort of day one, really. I don't know how you improve every single time, and people's expectations of having a whole new design of a keyboard. I don't get it. The screen is 9 inches size. I think it's actually more square, the formatting of the screen. I don't think it's the same from what I can see. You've got MIDI to style editor now, which will allow you to sort of make your own styles at home and try and create stuff with your own content. It's got new drums. The drums they just sounded phenomenally good. And this whole microphone position, because that's one of the reasons, if you notice, I don't use Revo drums when I make styles. I don't like them. They, like Martin said in the video, the drums are positioned and recorded fixed. So if I don't want that room noise, I can't do anything about it. So this, for me, is going to be a massive, and I mean massive, massive, massive improvement. Because when I make styles, I can make them either dry or I can add a little bit of reverb. I can position the microphone. It's going to be an absolute boost. The new flute voice is wow. I actually had goosebumps at the point when he started to play with it's like an ethereal style, but obviously now they've got more drums. They can do more. I think, and everybody's going, well, it's 5,200. It isn't 5,200. Stores are now selling them. I've seen one store put out an email to me tonight saying that if you want to buy just the Genos 2, it's £3,999. It's £300 more than when it was launched, the Genos 1. And bear in mind, that was 6 years ago. Price-wise, it's not a problem. It's what it is. You can trade your Genos in, so you're going to get on average anywhere between 1,800 and 2,000. So it's not going to be a massive outlay. But this is the next keyboard that will see you through your musical journey. It isn't just going to leave you in a situation where you've got an old keyboard and you're hearing what others are doing with the newer one, and you're going to be sat there thinking, I really wish I'd got one of those. I really do wish I'd got one of those. You really cannot, and I mean this, you cannot ignore the tonal quality of that keyboard. Now, I was watching the video, and when I saw, as I said to you, when I saw the comments, I was horrified, because when has it become acceptable to start becoming so vile and abusive about a musical instrument? It's a bloody keyboard, let's face it. And don't get me wrong, you are going to start to see videos of dealers promoting the... And there's a video, and I kid you not, there's a video I saw tonight. Somebody sent it to me from a music store in Australia, and I kid you not, that music store should be burnt to the ground. The guy demonstrating it, I'm lost for words, utterly lost for words. I've never seen such an appalling demonstration of a keyboard. Either they've got their hands on it and they don't want to be Yamaha dealers. But Yamaha, if you're watching this video, or anybody from Yamaha is watching this video, you need to have a word with them, because that is going to do your reputation no good whatsoever. Because all they did was go through the existing content that's in the keyboard. There was no mention of anything new, next to nothing exciting, and the guy couldn't even play very well. So it's all well and good having this secrecy policy and saying, well, we can't tell anybody about it. But when you have a dealer that goes and posts such a horrific video like that, you've just ruined your reputation overnight, because A, you've allowed him to do it, and B, it's not reflecting well on you. So you've launched a brilliant product that I would happily sit and play morning, noon and night. But you've given it to some tin pot store that just has no idea what they're doing. I'm lost for words. I really am. I really am lost for words, because some of the demos that I've seen, and I've actually said this to a couple of people from Yamaha, I'm amazed, utterly amazed, that you've allowed demonstrations to be put publicly of such a incredibly new, innovative instrument on a social media platform and demonstrate it like, I don't know, it's like putting a 6-year-old in charge of a tractor and then letting them drive through a field. You wouldn't do it, would you? So anyway, that's my own little rant, because as I said to you, it upsets me that people's opinions are becoming formed from such car crash videos, and yet people who love the product don't get a look in. They absolutely don't. I mean, if you notice, the whole features on the new Genos 2, on the videos that I've seen so far, nobody's mentioned them. Nobody's shown you the ambient drums. Nobody's shown you the fact it'll do style to MIDI. All that skirted past. So I don't know whether Yamaha will be having a legal situation with whoever's released those videos, because it ruined the 5 PM launch for me. When I saw the video, I thought, oh God, this thing's crap. And that was my first opinion. That was absolutely my first view on it. And I thought, oh, I'll watch the video anyway, seeing it, you know, it's there. I'm so glad I did, because if I'd have seen that first one, I don't even know the name of the music store, but it's a music store in Australia, sat there happily saying, hey, we're out the new Genos 2, it would put me off. So if you're thinking of the same, don't. Because unless you've seen the video from Martin Harris playing, absolute diamond chap, and his team, all the people that are behind that product, showcased each section brilliantly. And for me, I say the drums were the drum sounds were just stunning. Yeah, so now I await for a product to arrive. I've ordered one, God knows when it'll appear. And hopefully I'll be making some videos. But please don't, if you see these videos online of somebody clearly incompetent at playing, trying to show you a brand new product like that, don't pay any attention. I sound like I'm a Yamaha kid, and I'm not. As I say on my profile for my videos, I play what I like and what I think is a great product, and this and its follow-up product is a great product, without a doubt. People were posting, oh, this is not as good as this instrument, or not as good as that instrument, And they were naming synthesizers, for God's sake. I was putting my head in my hands, thinking, why are they referencing something that's not even this musical category? It's like saying, oh, well, a Yamaha drum kit sounds better. Well, it's not bloody a Ranger, is it? I don't know. Anyway, so that's my preliminary view on Genos 2. I have ordered one. I make no bones about it. I'm paying for it. I don't get it free. I am buying one because I believe in the product, and the product is good. It's worth the money. As I say to you, if you have seen these car crash videos, please don't just make a decision and write it off. Go and have a look at one, listen to one, spend some time sat at the instrument. There's going to be lots of dealers who are going to have lots of these instruments. And I highly recommend you go and see one. Don't just form your opinion on that awful video that's made it onto the web, and everybody seems to be posting it. I don't know why. I saw it on the group that I run on Facebook, and I deleted it immediately. I don't get it. I really don't. However, goosebumps were plenty when he started with those flutes and the sort of ethereal style rhythm with the drum. And then he added the reverb and the new reverb to those drums. It was like, wow. Yeah, can't wait to see it. So anyway, a very short and sweet video. Just, I wish I had the instrument here to sort of show you how great that thing is. But I don't. So until I actually get one, I'll have to keep quiet and not be able to show you anything. I know members of my Genos club have ordered already and are waiting for instruments to land, but for anybody who is looking, I really do recommend you go and try it yourself. Don't work off videos, please don't. As I say to you, I wish I truly hadn't seen that awful car crash, and I'm surprised at Yamaha for letting that out publicly. I mean, they must have been scouring YouTube for pre-release videos before the official launch, but they missed it, unfortunately, so that's a real shame. But apart from that, everything today I saw was absolute positivity. HDMI, whoa, brilliant, can't wait. And again, anybody that's going to say, well, why haven't they put a tilted screen on it? Well, why don't you just get yourself a screen? If you want something that's 24 inches, shove it on your music rest, plug the HDMI port out of the keyboard into your screen. You've got a massive screen in front of you that will now connect via HDMI. This whole excuse of the tilting screen that people were commenting on endlessly, I thought, for God's sake, let it drop. It's Tyros. That's old Yamaha. That's old product. Other keyboard manufacturers have done it. Why do you want your instrument to look like something else? It doesn't add anything. If they've worked to put a film on the screen and the screen is at 5-degree angle, and I like the fact that the OLED is actually, or this section here is now facing forwards. They've actually gone one step further. If they'd given you a tilted screen, this would have stayed where it was. So, you know, I don't know. As I said to you, some people out there just like to moan for the bloody sake of moaning. Don't get me wrong, I moan if a product is bad. And as you know, that Ketron thing that I've had hold of, no way ever. You know, so I don't know. You've got to think to yourself, am I at the point where I'm just moaning for the sake of? Yeah, am I so set in my ways that a tilty screen is why I'm not going to buy a keyboard? And if it is, you're in the wrong game. You're playing a keyboard for the completely wrong reason. You have a music rest there. It means that your music now also, all your sort of notes and words and all the bits and bobs that you display on this screen can be displayed on a much bigger screen if you want to add one. There's your answer. Sorted. Anyway, until next time, I'm going to disappear. As I said to you, I'm in the hands of the gods now in terms of waiting for a Genos 2 to arrive. Is one ever going to land? I don't know. Rumours are that they're supposed to be coming out quickly, so only fingers crossed. That's all I can say. So until next time, guys, take care, and I'll be interested to see what you comment. Please don't leave any negative comments about tilting screens and all that stupidity. I'll just delete them. So don't waste your time. if you want to be something positive and you want to add something of value to the conversation below, please do. But don't sit there going, oh, it's better than a Korg's better than this, or a Yamaha, whatever, from 20 years ago is better than the... It's not. You know, and if it is, and if you think that's the case, then I don't care. I'm not talking about some other product. I'm talking about Genos 2. If you think Genos 2 has lit a fire or given you something that you're excited about, or, okay, maybe you think, well, it's a shame that they didn't do this, that's great. But please don't hark on about stuff that can't be changed, because you've got this product now for another however long, 3-4 years, who knows. Right, I'm off. I'll see you later. Thank you very much for watching, and click subscribe, and then when it does arrive, I'll show you what I think is good about the instrument, or whatever's bad. Don't get me wrong, I'll tell you everything. However, today I've seen nothing that would make me go, oh, maybe if only they'd done this. I do want to find out what the expansion memory size is, because that will be important. But apart from that, yeah, absolutely nothing. Okay, guys, take care, look after yourselves, and all the very best. Bye-bye.